Welcome, everyone. First of all, I want to let you know I'm an engineer. I will try not to look at my shoes when I give this talk, okay? I'll do my best. We have a beautiful fall evening, beautiful venue, and this is an absolutely beautiful occasion. The wedding of our only daughter, Holly, to Tyler. And I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I know we have busy lives, and you all decided to come here. We really appreciate that. To the Mahr family, Debbie, Dave, friends, we've gotten to know you recently. There were showers, a bachelorette trip to Nashville. Bachelor party last weekend. I met a guy, Eddie Haskell. Eddie Haskell I met, last Saturday at the rehearsal dinner. And there was a rehearsal dinner also. I got to meet a lot of Tyler's family, sisters, brothers, and their families. And this event would not be possible without my beautiful wife, Patty. We watched Father of the Bride last night actually, Frank, the wedding planner, that was Patty. Holly and Tyler got engaged in February of this year, and we secured this venue in March. And once that happened, the train was going and it wasn't stopping. And I don't know how much this is costing me either, but that's... So, I thought I was going to be George Bonk, and Father of the Bride. But no, when they filled out the paperwork online for this venue, I was Bill. But I go, you know what? I guess I'm paying the bill, so I'll be Bill. Now, there's one bill I haven't paid, though. Eddie Haskell, who organized the bachelor party. I never paid him. So now I think I'm paid in full, okay? So now let's get to the couple here. So Holly, growing up, she tried to keep up with her older brother, Michael, 2 years older. We brought Holly home from the hospital on Michael's second birthday. Not the birthday present that a 2-year-old boy wants, But they were close. Holly was small but tough. I think the first day of high school, some of Michael's friends who were here stuck her in her locker, put the pencil through the lock and locked her in. She wasn't upset. That was like, she got credit. Hey, I'm here. I'm in high school. I know these older boys. And I didn't have to intimidate the older boys. Michael did that for me. They were afraid of Michael, so I didn't have to, all the boyfriends and everything. I didn't have to do anything there. So, one word, though, to describe Holly. What would it be? I came up with passionate. She's passionate about her work, 5th grade school teacher. Eddie Haskell, how did you treat your 5th grade school teacher? Very well. Okay, yeah, that's an Eddie Haskell answer, right? Okay. And as you heard with the vows, Holly is passionate about the St. Louis Blues, and Trudy, her French bulldog. I probably shouldn't say this, but a face only a mother could love, that bulldog, let me tell you. So Tyler, you're a lucky guy. She is passionate about you. So Tyler, what's special about Tyler? I haven't known Tyler that long, 6 years. It's not like some of the Michael's friends and, growing up. Tyler's about average height. So am I. I'm more than average weight. Tyler's a little less than average weight, I'm sure. But what's special? And I'll tell you what's special about Tyler. He's polite. He's caring. He's helpful. He's just a good guy. It sounds simple, but I think the world needs more people like Tyler. And Debbie, I'm sure you're proud of all your kids and proud of Tyler tonight. And you should be, and we're proud to have him in our family. I got one more page. But it's one sentence. So now let's get this party started. Thank you.
Big round of applause for John.
Mine is a little longer than his, but I am a fast talker, so I'll be quick. No, I'm kidding. Good evening, everyone. I want to thank all of you for coming and being a part of this wonderful celebration of Tyler and Holly's love. It's been a long, short time coming, but it's been an awesome, super relaxed, mostly day. Fantastic. My name is Chandler, and if we haven't gotten to meet yet, I am Holly's matron of honor. And I also have the added blessing of being her sissy-in-law. Our story began quite a long time ago, way back to the late 1990s, in fact, which dates me a bit, when my sister Natalie and Holly met in elementary school. It would be years before I even knew she had a handsome older brother. Yes, but God knew, and I truly believe that he purposely designed for Holly and I to meet first. I do, the older I get. Only he could have known of the great blessing and treasure our friendship would be to us in the future. Holly, I have been ever thankful and grateful over the years to know you, love you, and entrust you as my dear sister, one of my best friends, and an incredible aunt to my 3 children. I love you. Through it all, we have always had each other's back and probably had about 1 billion laughs. We've even been known to burst into the slap-happy, uncontrollable giggles, the kind where it's hard to breathe and your face hurts from smiling. Tyler, I'm hoping you've been practicing your dance moves. Otherwise, a giggle fit could be on the horizon. Kidding. Tyler, if I could choose one word to encompass Holly's nature and spirit, I know John said passion or passionate, but my word, again and again, I return to the word joy. And I'm sure that you would agree with me, Tyler. She is one of those beautiful souls you meet in life whose cheerful, good-natured personality and inner glow simply always shines. Her love and passion for life and family, friendships and teaching, all things St. Louis Blues, and of course Trudy, are seen and valued by anyone who knows her. But it's not just Holly's free-flowing joy for life that will help her in her many years of impending marital bliss. It's her rebounding strength and courage to get up and keep going, even when the path isn't straight or smooth. I just lost my place. I can truthfully say I have yet to see her give up on anything or anyone she believes in. So it's looking really good for you, Tyler. She's in it for the long haul. Holly is loyal, patient, loving, and true, and it is so many of these characteristics in her that I know and believe will make her an amazing wife and life partner. And it's the joy, strength, loyalty, love, patience, and truth, most of the gifts of the Spirit in the Bible, that she discovered in you, Tyler, that led those of us close to Holly to realize pretty quickly that you just might be the one. Psalm 103, wait a minute, hold on. The one for her, sorry. Okay, the last 6 years I have seen how she sparkles when you are together and how her eyes shine when she talks about you and how her God-given inner gifts and personal happinesses have truly taken root and begun to bloom with the promise of quite a beautiful garden to come. It has brought many of us in this room here tonight a special blessing to have been able to witness the 2 of you fall in love, commit to one another, and to take this next chapter in the journey head on. Having been married myself quite a few years to your brother, I have learned a thing or two about marriage and family. Laugh a lot, a whole lot. Keep laughing. Find shards of joy even in the broken moments of life. It will keep you hanging on even when it's tough or seems impossible. As it says in Proverbs 17, a happy heart is good medicine, and a joyful mind causes healing. But a broken spirit will dry up the bones. Honor and trust God in your daily walk. He wants to guide you, and his unconditional love for us is an incredibly raw example of the love, forgiveness, and grace you each will need to thrive and grow together. Get comfortable communicating your thoughts and desires. You're going to be sharing a lot, Tyler, because us Conroy women like to talk a lot. Believe in one another's dreams and celebrate your differences instead of being divided by them. Often in life, we find it's our differences that have the ability to join us rather than divide us and help us to work together, uniting both our strengths and weaknesses. Tyler and Holly, you light up each other's worlds, and I hope you always revel in and daily cherish the mutual joy, love, strength, loyalty, and kindness you hold for one another. Psalm 103 says, one of my favorite scriptures, and it's also the Passion Translation, is you've supercharged my life so that I soar again like a flying eagle in the sky. A new journey begins today, a supercharged era in which you will soar and fly into together, not as two people, but as one, joined together by a creator who loves you both so much that he commanded your paths to intersect so perfectly and randomly those 6 years ago. Tyler and Holly, may you serve, love, and adore one another openly, truly, and with everything you have. But by serving Tyler, I do not always mean chicken wings, okay? Lit on the chicken wings. So if you guys will look at each other now for just a minute together, acknowledge and remember the love that you see in each other's eyes and hearts in this moment. Love each other well every single day because you each are a gift to one another and the one you've been praying for, believing for, and dreaming of your whole life. That's real. It is my prayer that in each other you will experience a lifetime of joy, a colorful journey full of blessing and sharing, operating as a team. May you be the other's keeper of secrets and trust, the fighter and fierce protector of your hearts, a sounding board and shield to life's storms, the needed beam of laughter-filled light. Treasure your togetherness, for it is truly a precious gift. I think I speak for all of us when I say we love you both and are ecstatic to watch you grow together. We are all here in this room, are your village, so to speak, and we will support and uphold you with all the love we can muster, right? Everybody? Come on, give me a cheer now. To Holly and Tyler, happy first day of forever. God knows the plans he has for you, as promised in the book of Jeremiah. They are plans for wellness, goodness, prosperity, and peace. They are wonderful and beautiful plans to give you both a future and a hope together. Now, if everyone would join me in raising their glass in a glorious send-off to the new Mr. and Mrs. Mahr.
Let's give that a round of applause for Chandler.
Hello? All right. It's a good thing I don't have a fear of public speaking or anything. Or that I was put third behind those two amazing speeches. I appreciate that. For those that don't know me, I'm Garrett, Tyler's brother. So when Tyler was deciding who was going to give the best man speech, he decided to pick the good-looking smart brother. Well, unfortunately, Chad couldn't make it, so I'll be doing it. Seriously, though, Chad is facing some health concerns, so please pray for him. But unfortunately, he's here. He couldn't give the speech tonight, so I'll be doing the best I can with short notice, all right? But don't worry, I did prepare some lines, and I snorted those, so I think I'm good. I want to thank John and Patty for putting together this wedding. Everything looks beautiful. I would also like to thank my mom, the bridal party, and everyone that has worked so hard to make this day happen. I would thank the groomsmen, and I would thank Tyler, but let's be honest, they didn't do anything. In fact, I think Tyler just found out he was getting married today. So growing up, we were a lot like the Kennedys, you know? except for money or fame or successful political careers. But I was like John, Chad like Bobby, Tyler like Rose. The Mississippi River was our mother's, Martha's vineyard. We may not have had Kennedy money, but to us, we did feel rich. Good job, Mom. Whether it was going out on our boat on the Mississippi River or playing wiffle ball in the backyard, we always found a way to have fun and break bones. Tyler always followed in my footsteps for jobs as a teenager, giving away free subs at Subway. Yeah, some of you guys got those. Where am I at here? Or blowing calls as a referee in hockey at the rink. But that's where our career paths split, right? I became a real man, right? I was building things, working with my hands. Tyler went into banking, and incoincidentally, the global economy immediately tanked. But not all of his decisions were terrible. He was smart in picking Holly. Holly, you look beautiful tonight. The first time I met Holly, we got along instantly, and ever since we have. Holly is kind, caring, and not judgmental. I mean, she's marrying Tyler, so she knows she's a saint. I know you're going to be a great mom, and your kids will have everything they need, because your French bulldog, Trudy, is more spoiled than Prince Harry and Meghan are. Holly, we're going to love having you in our family. I consider you a sister. I couldn't be happier that you're marrying my brother. And I know Tyler's happy, because let's be honest, Holly's a little out of your league, bro. So, best I could do on short notice, I'm sorry. Love you both. Let's raise our glasses and cheers to Mr. and Mrs. Mahr.
Let's make some.